Hey, I'm back with another exciting review from Ryan Burke's review channel. That's the name I've got right now. I might stick around for a while. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a better name eventually. I mean, this is only my second video, so I don't have to commit, right? I can keep experimenting with channel names until I really find one that I like. So this is a continuation of my adventure trying to find a budget like GoPro alternative for my trip to Maui and for doing a few, other kind of video projects. That's what I do partially as a living, is I do video work. So I got this. It's called I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I want to say Apeman, but maybe it's something more like Apeman. Something like that. It's the Action Camera A60. This one is only 1080. That last one that didn't work was claimed to be 4K. I never got to actually check it. I'm liking the packaging so far. It's like this hard plastic canvas hybrid sort of thing with a zipper on it. This is a nice little case. Fairly attractive box. Wow, yeah, I really like this whole presentation here. I feel like I should zoom in on this. All right, so what do we have here? We've got the camera and your standard kind of GoPro outfit here. A little extra like pull tab thing here to release it. Let's see if this thing turns on right out of the box. It's pretty much the same format as the other one, but it does feel different. I want to see like this rubberization around the edges here is different. Let's see if it turns on. No such luck. It honestly doesn't feel like it even has a battery in it. It feels really light right now. Am I going to be able to get it open? Will that be the thing that kills this? Maybe if I get in here with my little tool. There we go. That's a tough open. Yeah, it needs a battery. I think that's up in here. Let's pull back a bit. I should really just do these demos with my iPhone instead of the DSLR that I have hooked up. Those aren't the battery. Don't tell me this thing didn't come with a battery. If this didn't come with the battery, that's a huge bummer. Comes with a lot of the same accessories as that other one. They just seem to be packed up different. So where is the battery is my question. Oh, here it is right there. That other one that didn't work came with 2 batteries. It's a little bummer that this one only comes with 1. It would have been convenient to have a second battery. All right, so do I need to pull the tab on this? I don't think so. I think that's supposed to stay in there. All right. Inserting the battery. Here we go. See if I can turn it on without putting the flap on. Yep. We've got a blue light. Turns on. The screen appears to work. I don't think the screen is as big as that other one that didn't work. There's that zoom function that seemed to be locked in on that other one. Seems to work just fine. Let's take a little selfie here. It's not recording, I don't think. Oh, I have to please insert card. Of course. Huh. I've got a card for this somewhere else. I'll have to go grab it in a bit. But let's see if I can get into the menu stuff. There we go. I'm in the menu. It looks like a different menu than was on the other one. I can navigate up and down. I can get through everything. I have a feeling that this thing is working. So let me go get a a card for it, and we can test it out. How do I get back there? I'll turn it off for now. Okay, I'm back with the card. Let's see if I can figure this out without screwing anything up. It's got two different plugs on the side. I'm assuming USB and a mini HDMI. I don't think the other one had two plugs. I think it just had mini USB. All right, so card is in. Startup sound. I can tell from the little screen that this thing's got a really dramatic fisheye lens on it, which isn't surprising. That's what these kinds of cameras have on them. All right, let's see what happens when I press record. I've got a little record light. Here, I'll flip it around. You can see what it looked like. See the room I'm in, up and down. Let's see how it tracks. Like, does it get weird when I do this? I'm not going to know until I get into post. All right, I accidentally turned it off while I was shaking it around. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait till I get into post to see how the quality looks. Maybe I'll do a couple tests that I'll combine into the footage here. Used a selfie stick to push it up through my lemon tree. I had it mounted on this thing that it came with. It conveniently will connect it without the water casing to a tripod, which is pretty nice. I wish there was something here to connect it. Oh, here it is. But I've got to, do the little screw bit, replace the little clamp on there to connect it to a tripod, which isn't terribly hard if it's similar to a GoPro. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. But I got some footage with it. I went and threw it on the computer real quick. And it looks decent. It looks fine. It's pretty kind of like... It reminds me of old like camcorder footage where it's pretty high contrasty and pretty like overly crisp in a weird way. To say that that's like a negative is weird, but it just has this weird kind of, camcorder feel. But I don't mind it at all for $50. Not bad. It is only 1080 when that one that was broken claimed to be 4K, but yeah, it was broken. So what good is a broken camera even if it's 4K? This thing looks like it comes with all the same accessories. Some kind of setup here to do like a chest strap thing. Various add-on clips and whatnot for use as like an action cam. I have a feeling that this would be really good for an outdoor action cam setup. Like if you've got a bike video you want to get or skateboard or something like that, this will probably do you just fine. I just have a feeling that the visual quality of it just isn't as great as, dropping hundreds of dollars on a GoPro. But then, this thing was $50. But since I've got it here, and since it works, I won't be returning it like that last one. So I'm going to spend some time with it and learn how to use it and see how I can get the best possible image out of it. Oh, also, it had a really annoying timestamp on all the videos. So there's got to be some sort of way to turn that off. Do I want to mess with that now? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this thing now. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn off the timestamp. Date stamp. Oh, I turned it off that way. I gotta go back to the menu. All right. Date stamp. Off. There we go. Let's see what else is on here. Resolution settings. Format. I need format right now. Okay. Seems like it works pretty quick. No lag on here. Car mode. I wonder if that... I wonder what that does. Rotate. Frequency. Interesting. Screensavers. TV mode. Beep sound. Auto power off. Huh. It was, the screen was shutting off eventually, so maybe that was a saver setting. Exposure, I bet I could get a lot better settings if I mess with exposure and ISO. Let's see just right off the bat what the ISO is set to. Auto. So I'd have to dial it in, you know, manually if I want to get specific. Exposure, I'm betting that's set to auto. Oh, it's set to 0, 0. Interesting. So that's not auto. Anti-shaking. Off. Let's turn that on. I bet that kills some of the image quality, but if you can get a smooth image, that's great. A smooth video anyways. Sharpness. Maybe I can set it to soft and get past that harshness I was talking about. Soft for now. Quality. Fine, normal, and economy. So there's a bunch of different settings in here. Motion detection. That's like spy cam, huh? Just simple on and off. Resolution. You can do 60 frames per second and 720. Nothing else worth bragging about. Just leave it on 1080. So it's kind of comparable in resolution to my old GoPro that didn't have a screen on the back, though. But I felt like the image quality on the old GoPro was quite a bit better. All right, let's turn this off. Thanks for watching. I'll have more coverage of this in the future, I'm sure.